I'm with Wally Schwartz, who is the director of sales for the Builder Channel for the Kohler companies, and Kohler's been a partner of quality with our company for you guys came on board since May of 2009. Yep. And I'm interested in some of your impressions.
Sure.
First of all, of the group. You've had the opportunity to meet with a number of the folks. What's your overall impression of CBUSA and the builders?
Well, we have a great impression, and I have a particularly greater impression having had the opportunity to visit some of your group just this past week. I think, as you're aware, I spent Wednesday, Thursday, and I think most of Thursday with some Nashville members. And Ryan Lipchick had that lined up, and we had a very, very productive day. I was very impressed with the membership and the level of interest that they had in our product. So it went very well.
Now you have the opportunity to interact with builders really from everywhere from high-end custom to the most basic production national builders around the country. Are there things just again from your interaction with our builders that that you think would help kind of paint a picture for someone of the type of builder that makes up the CBUSA group?
Well, it's a high-quality builder that has a vested interest in his or her business. I mean, that's the thing that struck me more than anything. There's a genuine level of interest that's there. There's an interest in quality. There's an interest in learning. There's an interest in us. And I think that came through loud and clear when we had your group up at Kohler. So it's the overall dynamics are one that I think it's just a much higher level of personal interest in the business than what you'd see with a larger builder.
Yeah, and we talk about with our partner in quality program the preferred access that our national manufacturing partners have to our group. And in your experience now, since you've been working with us for about 6 months. Mm-hmm. What's your impression of how that's worked for Kohler? And
it's worked very well. First of all, your group represents it. I'm not saying this because you're here incidentally, but your group represents the cream of the crop. It really is an outstanding group of leading custom and independent builders. And Bill, when you think about it, there's approximately 100 and some thousand registered builders in the United States. We don't have the resources to call on all those people. You've given us the opportunity to do that. You've helped us make a lot of those connections. And I think when I look at the partner and quality product days, and I look at some of the city meetings, those are great opportunities and great venues for us to get together with those builders. And we like to think that all of them are using Kohler, but we found that there are a number of them that aren't, and we're able to get our story across in these different types of venues. So it's a great forum for us.
That's good. And like when we had our meeting at Kohler back in September, your team also had the opportunity to work with us on a couple of focus groups, and we've gotten some feedback from you. Any thoughts on how that program worked and how effective you thought that was for Kohler?
Well, it was very effective, and I think the reason it was effective is because not only do you have a good group, but you also have a group that tends to be very honest.
Right.
And that's one of the criteria, I think, for a successful focus group. I think the thing that came across loud and clear was that there was a desire for a personal connection. And through those focus groups, I think what we've been able to do and what that's facilitated is it's facilitated us getting our local people involved with many of your members where they may not have been involved before. And the feedback that I've gotten in the short 6-month period has been very, very positive, because we feel that we're only as good as our local people are, and we've got great local resources, a great sales force, and they can provide a lot of the service, a lot of the education that your members really seem to have a yearning for. So that's worked out very well for us.
That's good. Looking overall at custom builders, we know the challenges that manufacturers have in getting their message to us and being able to demonstrate to us how their products are going to fit the needs of the individual building company owners and their customers. In looking at how CBUSA is set up, do you think that's giving you guys the opportunity to more easily get to some of these folks?
Oh, I think certainly. I mean, it's certainly easier for us to get to some of these folks. What's interesting is that when we have met with, again, the feedback that I'm getting is when we're meeting with these folks, it's not just so much, well, I'm here and here's the literature. There's a specific, a really specific agenda that's almost driven by your members. They want to learn about specific products. They want to learn about DTV. They want to learn about power systems, for example. And that really helps us, focus so that we're maximizing our time when we're there.
Right, because with with the nature of custom builders, knowing again that they're kind of challenging to get the message
Right.
to. What are the other things that? Because Kohler has a great message to share with our group and all of their different business units. A message of quality, a message of design excellence, a message of really looking after the needs of the customer.
Right. And I think they're all things that match well with your group, with their with their mission and with their core competencies. And when I look at quality and innovation, and I just had the opportunity to walk some of those builders' homes down in Nashville too, incidentally. It was all about quality and innovation, and it's not just the bathrooms and it's not just the kitchens, but it really was everything that they're doing. So to be a part of that is really, really exciting for us. And I think the other thing that we bring to the party is we bring a very, very strong brand. And I think for us to be aligned with you and with your builders and to make the connection with their brand and locally and with our brand, I just think it's an unbeatable combination.
Do you find when you do have the opportunity to meet with some of these folks that they're surprised at the breadth of product
Yes.
that Kohler offers?
Yes. And that's surprising to me, but it may be surprising to me because I've been around so long and I'm used to it. But when we had the group back up at Kohler, I think a lot of people were amazed at the breadth of product. I think some of the people didn't realize that Callista was part of our portfolio.
Mm-hmm.
They didn't realize that Sterling was a part of our portfolio. So I mean, we really span everything from moderate priced up to the highest end custom. So we can service. I can't think of a thing in the area of plumbing products that we can't provide each and every CBUSA member. So I think we've certainly got the depth of product, and I think we proved that to them. I think the other thing is that a number of the builders were surprised to learn that Kohler was in the power systems,
Right.
power generation business. Some of them were surprised that we're in the furniture business with Baker, and if I can get a plug-in for our furniture, with Baker and McGuire Furniture and Anzac Tile as well. So Kohler is truly a multifaceted business above and beyond the plumbing business, and very global in stature.
Yeah, that's good. Well, we appreciate your time today. As I said, I'm
appreciate
talking
your
with
time.
Wally Schwartz from Kohler, talking about the CBUSA Partners in Quality program.
Happy to do so, Bill. Good to see you.